What's up, guys? I'm bringing you guys another video today, and today is actually New Year's Eve, so I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas with your families and everything went smooth there. Hope Santa brought you everything that you wanted. And today's New Year's Eve. We have a couple different things going on today. I am pretty much going to be dedicated to my smoker all day. I am smoking. I'll just jump out here and show you guys real quick. I am smoking a 15-pound pork shoulder. So it has been on for about 2 hours. I'll give you guys just a little peek. I don't want to let too much heat out. So we've got that going on. I'm running about 225. 225 seems to keep it around 200 degrees. Just my little Pit Boss smoker. Keep that thing filled up. And I also want to show you guys a new tool for the garage that we got. In the last video, obviously you guys saw our toolbox. Well, we got an even newer tool, and I will say my mother, thank you Mom if you're watching, got me this for Christmas, and I really appreciate it. It's a really nice tool, and I think we're going to use it a lot in the garage. It is a Klutch, I'll get this out of the way, Klutch welding table. You can get these on Amazon. I believe they're around $250, and she went above and beyond on this. My mom's boyfriend's brother-in-law is a fabricator. He owns a fab shop, and he built this little add-on for it. So this is pretty awesome. It has all these little holders. I haven't really quite made everything for it yet. I haven't quite figured out where everything goes, what all I'm going to put in all these little storage racks. But so it's a fixture table. If you guys have never seen one of these, like myself until about 2 months ago, you can put a piece of material up here and you can just kind of hold it however you want it. Whether it's a piece of pipe, doesn't really matter what it is, flat steel. Here's some practicing I was doing last night with some stainless, if it'll focus. That right there is probably about one of the best welds I was able to do last night. Of course, I'm using my Primeweld TIG, multi-process, TIG and stick 225X. Got that from Primeweld, and I absolutely love that machine. Here's some other welds, just line up some of the decent welds I was able to do. A lot of them were really crappy, but a lot of them turned out all right. Get all these lined up for you guys to check them out. There's some of them. There's a good one. There's a really good one. There's a decent little patch through there. It's really tough for me to get the hang of this stainless. I'm really struggling. Welds like these right here, that is completely burnt. When they're gray in color, you got them too hot, and it's really hard to find that. It's really hard for me anyways to find that nice little medium where you're not going too fast, you're not going too slow, and I mean, it's an art. It really is. It's a skill that you have to work at. You're not just going to pick this stuff up and immediately start being able to do it, but I'm just practicing and practicing and practicing. After about all these pieces last night, that's what I was able to get. Something like that, something like that. And then there was somewhere on here, I think I did like a corner weld of some sort. See, like those right there are too hot. Just regular carbon steel is a lot easier to weld on. The stainless just really doesn't like to. I mean, I even think personally that aluminum is easier to do than stainless. It's just the way that it disperses the heat. This stainless, it's really easy to burn it, and you really have to run the gas pretty high. Here's the, ooh, look at that. Someone went swimming last night. But here is the CK Worldwide torch that it comes with. Obviously the pedal and everything you guys have seen. If you haven't watched my video on the Primeweld welder, you need to go check that out. Also, something else I figured I'd show you guys while we're talking about welding is a new gas lens kit that I got. I got this Furic gas lens. This is specifically for mainly doing stainless. Well, I don't even want to say that. I may be wrong. But I bought it to do stainless with. You got to be real careful with them. You have to basically change all this stuff out whenever you run the stainless. And this is a tungsten that I got specifically for stainless. Also thought I would jump outside real quick and show you guys the wood chipper machine. Maybe we'll just fire this thing up real quick. Here is the Bandit 250 that we did all that work on, changed the motor out on it. It is finally ready to rock. This thing is running great. I'll even fire it up for you guys real quick. I might unhook the battery. Yes, I did. Cold start, baby. I've had this thing in my possession for like 6 months, and it just took us forever to find one of these motors. And it's actually pretty cool, guys. The work I did on this, I kind of traded for some tree work. We live in the middle of the woods, and we have all kinds of big trees. You can see there's one marked there, there's one marked there, and I just don't want to take the chance of any of those deciding that they don't want to stand anymore and just laying down on my house. There's also a couple over here. I'm getting those two big ones right there cut down. Pretty much anyone that's sketchy and could fall on the house. And like those two right there are getting cut down. The one right there beside the house is getting cut down. Those big monsters back there, they're all getting cut down. So I was actually able to just work out a deal with my buddy, and he is going to, I fixed his wood chipper for him, and he is going to come out and cut all these trees down. I'd love to be able to time it out right where I can get some drone footage of them chopping these things down. It's gonna be awesome. He says it's gonna take him like 2 to 3 days to do it with like 4 guys working. So we'll see how it turns out. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, let's check on her. Ooh, she's up to 210 now. I really don't want it to get that hot, so I'm gonna kick it down a little bit. Back to 200 and see if she'll stay there. You wanna go inside, Cat? You wanna go inside? You tired of roaming? Go in there. So yeah, without further ado, I also have some really exciting information that I'm not gonna be able to release in this video, but we may or may not have picked up another truck. Okay, we did. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is. I'm gonna make you come back for the next video, and you're just gonna have to see what it is. It's completely different. It's a massive project. It's gonna be the biggest project we've ever done on the channel. And I'm pretty, I don't wanna say anything right now as far as what the plans for it are. The first plan is to get it home, let you guys see it, and we'll kind of go from there. You guys can give some suggestions and stuff on what you want to see us do with it. So yeah, I figure while we're in the garage hanging out watching the smoker today, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of TIG welding and film some of it for you guys, so you guys can check out the process of it and how it works and everything. And who knows, we'll put a little bit of clips in here and let you guys check it out. Take these two pieces here, just kind of put them together like that. Or now maybe we'll just do an overlap like that, like we were doing last night. And then this fixture table is really cool because, I mean, if you want that to stay right there and you don't want it to move, guess what? Just tighten this thing up. And it's not gonna move, it's gonna stay right there. Super cool table. I could even put 2 on there to keep it from being able to move at all. And then it also came with these little deals here. They just slide in, and if you have like a piece of exhaust pipe or something, you can lay it in there and it'll make 3 points of contact on it. So we also need to clean our tungsten. Our tungsten's really dirty from last night. After we made that little mess right there, we just went inside. So I'll take this over to my bench grinder and just kind of clean that little dab off, make it a sharp point. So there you guys can see we got the tungsten sharpened up pretty good. Anyways, I don't know how safe it is for my camera to just like record this, so I'm gonna kind of do it from the back side. Hopefully this doesn't hurt it. Just the 2 little 1-inch sections. Got both of them too hot. Probably need to turn it down a little bit. You guys can see it. There's the tack that I kind of failed to do. I got too hot there at the end. It was all right at the start, but it got too hot towards the end. And right now this piece is pretty hot. So like I mentioned, I have this other piece of steel sitting on top of it. All right guys, I flipped it over on this side. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try to make a whole pass no matter what it looks like. I'm just gonna keep going, let you guys see how this turns out. It's still pretty warm, but I think we'll be fine. I just couldn't get it to happen. I don't know, maybe my tungsten wasn't sticking up far enough. I kind of put it in a little farther to help me. I got it really hot. That's no lie. Let you guys check it out. There's just really like that happy groove. You're gonna just, when you're doing this, you're gonna find a groove, it seems like. And once you get in that groove, you're good. And it took me like an hour doing it last night to get in it, but I'm just, the first two on the other side looked okay. Those were all right, a little warm, but that right there is just too hot. Too hot. And it was maybe okay for like a split second, and then it just, yeah, just wasn't working.